I'm straight up just saying we should not have women in combat roles. It hasn't made us more effective, hasn't made us more lethal, has made fighting more complicated. We've all served with women, and they're great. It just, our institutions don't have to incentivize that in places where not traditionally, over human history, men in those positions are more capable.
As most of you guys know, I am a United States Marine Corps veteran. I did serve overseas and I did deploy to a combat zone, so I'm going to offer a little bit of perspective here. Are women trained to fight and trained to kill and trained to fight right alongside their brothers and sisters? Absolutely. But here's the reason why I agree with him. I want to be clear, I didn't always think this way. I used to disagree with him. I used to think that women should be allowed in combat zones. But it wasn't until my husband, who's also deployed overseas and been to a combat zone, put something in perspective for me. He said something like this. He said, imagine we're both back in the Middle East and we're taking heavy conflict from outside our protected area. They will always send the men first and use the women as an absolute last resort. The reason why is because think about it like this. If you and I both go out, a man and a woman, and we get captured, they are far more likely to rape, to torture, to mutilate, to desecrate our bodies than they are to a man. I'm not saying it won't happen to a man, but they are far more likely to violate and do much more disgusting things to a woman's body. I think that most military leadership understand that and they know that, and that's why you don't see many women taking actual contact in combat zones. Not to mention the sheer strength factor, the differences between a man and a woman. A man is going to carry an M240 Bravo, a 50 cal, much farther and much faster than a woman can. I think that as military women, we are strong and we are capable. And if that call does come and our brothers need us on the front lines, then we'll be there. But I think that as women, we protect, we guide, and we serve men far more behind the front lines than we do actively taking combat right next to them.